new on Love Life this season? I was just telling you in the break, Trisha, my assistant, is obsessed. She watched it all in one day.
Well, and it's funny because can I say, like, just in between right now that, you know, they're playing the clip and I'm genuinely going to you like, no, this new season is so good. Which, like, I feel like I can say because I'm in the show this season, but like I'm not the lead. And William Jackson Harper from he's Chidi on The Good Place. He's so amazing.
Yeah.
He's the lead of this season, and he is so good in it. And the new season is so good. And it's one of those things where, like, the first season, you know, I was the lead of the first season, and it was like a lot of it was like mined from my personal life, but
like real,
personal life. Where like we changed like enough details that like I wouldn't get angry phone calls.
Oh.
Hopefully.
I think people wish I'd do that with songs.
Whoops. I'm sorry.
All right.
Shouldn't have messed up.
Truth.
Wouldn't be in a song.
Not my fault.
But the second season, like, it's one of those funny things where, like, even though it's like about a guy who's like a different race, different gender, different point in his life, like it starts with him. Unlike my season, like it starts with him like in his 30s and his life blows up. Relatable. And then it's sort of like, oh, I'm starting over. Like I thought I found my person, but instead, like, oh, I'm on like a love life journey.
This is so unrelatable.
I know. How would anyone?
This is who would relate to this?
And it's like, you know, the Olivia Rodrigo stuff of like, oh my gosh, you can be 17 and feeling all the same stuff, and then, you know, like this new season is like you're a grown person, but you're still like humiliating yourself for love, and you know, just like you're like moping around when you're
I'd rather be that person than jaded. I'd rather humiliate myself.
Totally, absolutely. Run into the humiliation.
Run, just head on.
That's really the message
That's my
of the
advice.
new season. Yeah,
that's the tagline.
Run towards humiliation. Love Life season 2.
Well, we've talked about this before, but you started acting when you were pretty young, right?
Yeah.
I kind of heard crazy stories of like how you used to be like young and like travel to New York like without parents.
Yeah, so I grew up in Maine, and I started auditioning for like Broadway shows and stuff when I was like 10, and around and basically that would mean my parents would have to drive me like 5 hours to New York for like one audition and then come home, which was just not sustainable. You know, they both worked full time. And so eventually, like around 12, my brother was like 14, and they were like, you guys can get on a Greyhound bus and go to New York City and come back and you'll be fine.
Not a Dateline special in the waiting at all. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so when I went and auditioned for High Society, which was the show that I eventually did,
so cool.
they, you know, I get on a Greyhound bus with my brother, I audition, and they're like, okay, so we want to call you back for tomorrow, very exciting. And they were like, so we'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, yes, you will, because I live here. Totally. Absolutely. I'm not a homeless street rat running around the streets of New York. So my parents like faxed a copy of the credit card to a hotel, and they were like, our children will be checking in and then we'll be along shortly, because obviously we're not terrible parents who've let them go to New York.
Oh my gosh, I love your parents.
And so we like, you know, walk in and we're like, yes, our parents will be along shortly. And like had to like wash our socks and underwear in the sink and then like just go back in the next day, and like just all the while pretending like, yes, I am a totally normal person who lives here and I'm not.
I just came from my home.
Yeah.
Your brother is awesome to take you to do
I know,
that. That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, round of applause for my brother.
That's so, and I mean, that's just so funny, because like when you have kids, I'm gonna ask you if you would allow your kid, because I would never allow my kids to do what I did when I was young. Like it was like, oh, just be home before dark.
I wouldn't even allow my kids to be sick on me the way that you would. So
I know you would.
So maybe I'd be the kind of person who would be like, "Have fun, sweetie. Bye.
Go with God."
Good
That's amazing. Don't talk to strangers. So wait, you tweeted this a while ago, but I love superhero movies as well, so I have to ask about it. You wrote, in movies, when the supervillain tells his origin story, I honestly get worried because I relate so hard.
True. It's true.
I love this. I love a backstory. The new Cruella, I love the backstory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, like,
how did they get here?
Because, like, the whole movie, they're, like, doing these terrible things, and you're like, ugh, yeah, awful. But then, like, there's a point in the third act when they're like, I was different as a child, and you're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
They're like, I was always envious of the other girls. I was nothing like them.
My parents were horrible to me.
Yeah, they sent me to New York on a Greyhound bus. And
they abandoned you?
Wait, this is very specific. It's like, I was small and I wouldn't stop singing. Wait, no. This is
I
very
love it.
specifically about me now. No, but I always feel like, well, I feel very close to
Yeah.
the villains.
I love
in
that.
stories.
And you're lovely, so I'm not worried because my daughter, her favorite characters are the villains. She loves Ursula, not Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
She's got the better song.
It's true.
Let's be real, it is the better song. But you're like really awesome, so now the foreshadowing is nice.
Yeah, she's
for
just,
my kid.
yeah, she's gonna turn out to be me, which is like shrill but mostly fun.
Yeah, that's kind of similar to me, actually.
Great.
Yeah, it's not too far from the mark. Then there's this post, though. There must be so much elevator security cam footage of me with headphones on where I get in, wait for the doors to close, and then immediately bust a move like I'm headlining Coachella. Which, you're so funny.
But is that not true?
I am also one of these people that gets in and it's just like, what?
Yeah, the second
yeah.
the doors close, it's a private concert for millions of fans
That are totally tuned
they
in.
are like, they're like, Anna, you're
Amazing.
incredible.
Yep.
You are.
Yeah. Well, I brought it up because, well, you rode our elevator this morning, so let's just see what happened. Let's see. This is amazing. This is amazing. You're acting like it's...
I look at that and I go, yeah, I should be headlining
You
Coachella.
should be headlining
Clearly.
Coachella. Yes, I think this is a dream we need to see happen. She agrees.